Well, yes, agencies have reported citing delegates that OPEC Plus has now agreed to make 411,000 barrels per day supply hike in the month of July. Remember, this was largely in line with what the street was working with, and that was perhaps the reason oil was down nearly 1.5% this week after a 1% fall that we saw in the last trading week as well. Now remember, 411,000 barrels per day increase is for the third consecutive month, which means for each of these months, May and June, we have already seen the output hike which was announced earlier, and now for the month of July also they've announced output hike of about 411,000 barrels per day. Now, this is a part of the larger unwinding program that the OPEC Plus group has been doing. 2.2 million barrels per day of voluntary production cuts were announced late 2020. Beginning of that is being finally done starting April. So in April, they had announced 138,000 barrels per day output hike, and now for May, June, and July, 411,000. Now, this was also referred to by UAE's energy minister, where he earlier said that oil demand could surprise on the upside, and now OPEC Plus has finally taken the decision to hike output. Remember, the next scheduled meet is scheduled to happen on the 30th of November, so all eyes will be on that. But for now, largely on expected lines, but perhaps some sentimental downside is something that we could see on the oil market.